Oh boy, we're in for a bumpy, long ride. I've decided that I'm just going to rank all of the shiny Pokemon. And I have found a tier list for Gens 1 to 8. So, this is what the next few episodes are going to be. The next 9 specifically will be this. I'm going to be going through every single shiny Pokemon, Gen 1 to 8, all the different forms, etc, etc. This is going to take a long time. But I love shinies, and I know you lot do too. Shinies are important to all of us. So, we're just going to get started with Gen 1, and we're going to just be mindful. We're going to be mindful, okay? Because if it was realistically up to me, every Pokemon would be in C or above. Because even if I get a shitty shiny I don't care about, owning a shiny is good enough for me. So, I'm just going to keep an open mind as to how bad some are. And I'm going to be as impartial as possible and not judge based on the Pokemon. Purely the color scheme changes and how much I like them. So, starting off, we have Bulbasaur. Now Bulbasaur, I'm going to give him a B. Very nice green. I'm a big fan of green. However, this is quite similar to how Bulbasaur is just presented in some media. Like the Bulbasaur we know now, he's quite blue with a green bulb. But some Bulbasaurs are just a dark green with green. So this is good, but it is quite. It's something we've seen before, so I'm not crazy about it, but I do quite enjoy it. Ivysaur, that's an A. I know that the green skin is basically the same, but I like the orange eyes and the yellow bulb. Big fan of the yellow bulb. Great stuff. I mean, I just really like Ivysaur's design, but I think that the choice of yellow and green here, very good stuff. Venusaur, his eyes are off-putting, but the rest of him is great. So I think that balances out. He gets to go and B for that one. Gigantamax Venusaur, it's alright. He does still just look like a big flower, but I'd argue that the original looks better, so I'm going to put him in C for that one. Mega Venusaur, I like Mega Venusaur, but he's basically just regular Venusaur, so we'll put him there. Charmander, I don't think yellow was specifically the best thing they could have put for that, but they did, so I guess we're stuck with it. Charmeleon, same reason, but yeah, no, I was going to say I think it works better for Charmeleon, which it does, but I just don't think it's worth putting in B for it. G-Max Charizard. I quite like G-Max Charizard. It's alright. I mean, okay, G-Max Charizard shiny I like. G-Max Charizard as a thing that exists, I don't like. I know G-Max, Venusaur, and Blastoise are out now, but again, this is such favourite. They like the dragon, man. I don't. Not as much as they do. Regular Charizard. I mean, it's a black and red shiny. It's cool. It's great. But it's just, again, more unfair treatment. In Gen 2, his shiny was purple. It was fine like that. But they didn't seem to quite like it. So, here we are. Mega Charizard X. I would argue this is better. Just because I like red. Red's pretty good. For shinies, not in real life. Red as a colour is quite lacking in my life. But I really like this turquoisey blue-green they've chosen for the skin. Fucking sick stuff. I like that a lot. Mega Charizard Y. This is what you do. This is what they changed it from. It used to look like this. I'd argue that this is better than this. I know this is cool and all, but he's a dragon. Dragons, as much as you think about it, dragons don't tend to be, black with red wings. They tend to be like bluish, brownish, greyish, greenish. They don't tend to be black with red wings. So I think this is really good. And I also just like Mega Charizard Y. So S tier, big fan. Squirtle, he could have done with more. I'm gonna be honest. You know what? Squirtle, I love you, but you needed to change, unfortunately. Wartortle, classic, blue Pokemon to purple shiny. I can live with that. G-Max Blastoise, the red aura makes it harder to see. Much harder to see. Regular Blastoise, that's alright. Nothing wrong. Nice light purple. The green shell, a bit more apparent because he's turned around like that. I actually like Mega Blastoise a bit more. I wish he kept this faded sort of lavender over the saturated one he got here. But I still like the green, and it's just cool anyway. Caterpie. This is a classic, you know. Green to gold. Nice yellow. Full body color change. The full body color change is where it's at, right? Metapod. Did he make sense to be orange? No. He's going to go in C. He would have gone in B if Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee hadn't given me 9 trillion shiny Metapods while I was looking for a shiny Bulbasaur. But it did, so he can fuck off. C, because again, disappointing. It should have just been pink. But I still like it, it's not too bad. You can barely see Butterfree on this one, so it doesn't matter. Weedle. He up there with his caterpillar brother. He gets to, I mean, they're basically the same Pokemon here. Yellow, yellow, done. Kakuna. I honestly quite like the green. I don't know why I do. I just like it. Beedrill. You know what? Beedrill. His regular color scheme is better, but I love the green and blue they chose for this, and I love that it's not blue skin and green eyes. It's green skin, blue eyes. The blue eyes really sell it, and Mega Beedrill's up there too. Big fan of that. I mean, I just like Beedrill, but big fan of Mega Beedrill and its shinies. Pidgey sucks. Pidgeotto, I would argue, is the best of them. I like that it's got like the separate tail feather colors. It just works out for me. Pidgeot, I mean, it just looks yellow. It looks like they dumped the whole thing in yellow. The purple feather tips really add there, so I'll take that. Rattata is C. I mean, it's not terrible, I just don't really think about it often. Alolan Rattata, A. That is an amazing, amazing colour. The reddish brown, maroon as some might call it. Love. Big love. Hell yes. Raticate. Not too bad. Brown to orange. So it's not like a harsh change. I quite like it. Alolan Raticate. If we ignore that Alolan Raticate sucks, it's still a really good colour. So yeah, there you go. Spearow. I don't like that his head is this shade. The wings here were good. The feet, good. The head shade, not so much. Fearow. Did I call you Fearow? This is Fearow. That's Spearow. Fearow, unfortunately, looks like vomit with a turkey head. So he's going to have to go in D. Ekans. I would have preferred if it was like the classic snake green of just like eye-meltingly jungle green, but it's not too bad. I mean, I suppose it's alright. Arbok. Arbok's a good one. Purple to yellow. Quite contrasting, but he's a snake, so he can be whatever colour he wants. It still makes sense, kind of. But I like Arbok quite a bit. Pikachu. Ass. G-Max Pikachu. Also ass. Why didn't they just change the colour? It was yellow. Why'd you have to make it more yellow? Dumb. Raichu. Raichu's alright. You know, you can't argue with a Raichu. It goes from orange. I know I just made the argument that yellow to yellow is stupid, but it goes to a different, very noticeable different orange. It's quite fun. I like it. Hell yeah, Raichu. Alolan Raichu. S tier. Chocolate. Pancake. Boy. Love it. I can't get enough of it. Big fan. Sandshrew as well. I love this green, because unlike with Ivysaur, Bulbasaur, Venusaur, Kakuna, fucking Beedrill, they're green, but I love the mintiness of this. He looks like an arrow, you know. Also, he's adorable, so yeah, it's gotta go S. Alolan Sandshrew can be a B. It's quite noticeable, because obviously this used to be like what used to be this colour, so that is quite a noticeable change. It's hard to tell sometimes, because, you know, if he's looking away from you, you can't see the blue, you're fucked, right? It's just pure white. Regular Sandslash. A. I gotta keep my boy safe like that, you know? It's a Sandslash. You can't hate a Sandslash. The red. Really nice red here. Honestly, the red just sells it. That's all I was talking about. Alolan Sandslash looks like Sonic the Hedgehog. So, Eta. Nidoran female. On a good track. Purple/pink. Very good stuff. Nidorino. Continuing said track. We're on good pace here. And fucked. Not only did this ruin the swapping colour thing, but what mostly offends me is the choice of colours. Okay, don't make it blue. Or don't make it pink and purple. Whatever. Why did you have to make it sick green and like the most disgusting pink I've ever seen in my life? Get this creature away from me. This is good. This is, you know what, this is very good. I like that specific shade. This is amazing. That's how you meant to do it, Nidoran. Female, specifically. Get over it. Clefairy. I like the green ear tips. I know that, yeah, I prefer a full body change, like fucking Beedrill, Rattata, Arbok, Nidoking. I prefer a full body change, but sometimes the subtle ones really grow on you. Green, I can take that. Clefable, it's a bit smaller. I would have liked it to have come down to like halfway of the ear, but I suppose the design has the black stopping there, so I can't argue with it really. Vulpix, just caught one yesterday. Shiny, hell yeah. Fun, from orange to yellow. Nothing crazy, but it's still nice to look at. Alolan Vulpix, I wish it was more obvious. Because you can see that there's a difference. Regular Alolan Vulpix is like bluish. It's got a bluish hue that like surrounds it. And Alolan Vulpix, shiny, has a pinkish hue that surrounds it. That's fine, but make it more obvious, please. I mean, you have the choice of making them however you want now. Ninetales, that's phenomenal. I mean, it goes from this light pale yellow to a silvery fox. And the purple tips, the purple-blue tips, they really finish it off. They bring the whole thing together. The red eyes, it looks more ghostly. And considering the amount of ghost moves it learns, it should. Alolan Ninetales, it still looks kind of similar like a Alolan Vulpix, but at least you can tell more that Alolan Vulpix is different. So it gets to go there for now. Jigglypuff. I mean, unlike with Clefairy, the green eyes don't make it more endearing. It actually makes it scarier. But I just like Wigglytuff because the body changes as well, so I'll take it. And this is going to cause controversy, but I am a Zubat lover. I am a stan of Zubat. I don't mind running into it in the caves because I love this line. Big fan. Big fan. And I would argue that these are two of the best green shinies that exist. Why? I don't know. Because I'll argue over anything. Oddish. That's a nice, obvious colour change. Solid. It changes at least half the body to a recognisably different colour. This is how every Pokemon should be done. Please follow this trend. He sits as the average. This is what everyone should strive for. Gloom. Yeah, I mean, it does. They do the color changes, but it's just like, I mean, Gloom just doesn't really fit many colors. Vileplume. It's all right. I mean, it looks a bit like a carrot in reverse, but we take that. Shiny Paras. Unfortunately, looks just a bit like a burned regular Paras. I wish it kept the yellow mushrooms that it had in Gen 3, is it? Gen 3? I think in Gen 3 its mushrooms turn yellow as well as its body. That's good stuff. Parasect. I like Parasect. It would probably be higher up if I hadn't caught 3 of them. 3 of them being accidents as well. In Legends Arceus, you can obviously do the mass outbreaks, right? Like the whole thing is outbreaks and you have a certain amount of time to go get all of them, right? I had a specific method of clearing out the Cobalt Coastlands, and it involved me flying over a little patch of grass that spawned a Parasect, just like as a regular spawn. Like he just shows up there at least once. I flew over that, and 3 times out of the many times I flew over it, there was a shiny Parasect, and I was so annoyed by the end of it that I kept getting shiny Parasects. I don't need that many shiny Parasects. No one needs that many shiny Parasects. You need one. You need one. That's all you need. I have 3. He would be higher if I hadn't kept finding it. Because it kind of was just like, at that point, I can't turn down a shiny even if I've got it a bunch. Like, I could never fail a shiny. That's why I could never catch Bulbasaur shiny, because I would get shiny Kakuna or Metapod and it would ruin my catch combo and I would just give up. But that's why I catch Parrots. I'd get him. I'd go down there. I'd be like, you're wasting my time, but I have to catch you. And also, catching it meant I had to save, which meant I had to spend my Aguave berries to see what I was flying towards instead of just keeping my Aguave berries for later so that I could just restart. It's a whole thing, but point is, he made me waste resources and I got him way too many times. So, B tier for Parasect. Moving on, Venonat. B tier, but like a higher B tier than Parasect. Like, Parasect is bottom B tier, Venonat is high B tier, because I like the blue eyes and the blue nose. That's all it did, subtle change, still good though. Venomoth. Venomoth is B. They had a thing for changing purple Pokemon to blue and changing blue Pokemon to purple. Except for you fucking weird wretch. But Venomoth, decent example, nice blue, nothing wrong with it. Diglett. I know that it would be a bit stupid looking if they changed the whole colour of Diglett, but the blue nose is unacceptable to me. It's at least a change you can tell, but I don't like it. I wish it was different. Alolan Diglett, you know what, I'm going to give them a pass, because they changed the body. They certainly changed the fucking body. This isn't what I meant, though, when I said to change it. I meant more like, make it white, or something. I don't know, I wasn't thinking brown-orange, specifically. Dugtrio, same thing, really. Alolan Dugtrio, however, gets to go down here, just because... You know what, I'm keeping my bias of certain Pokemon in it. I enjoy some shinies less just because I enjoy the Pokemon less, so... C tier. Fuck you. I have to have a drink because I can feel my throat slowly exploding. Right. Okay, here we go. G-Max Meowth. Considering when I looked at it, I couldn't tell it was shiny. D tier. Regular Meowth. C tier. I mean... It's pink instead of, like, brown. Fine, whatever. I don't care. Alolan Meow. Weirdly, pretty good. Hey, you know what? I'll even give it A tier, because I really like the combination of blue and purple here. Big fan. And I actually quite like Alolan Meowth. I don't know why. The Meowth line is like a weird line that sometimes I'm like, yeah, I love this line, and sometimes I couldn't give a fucking shit, mate. They're so dull and have no reason to exist. Whatever. I mean, one day they'll make a Meowth regional form that isn't weak to fighting. You know, they normal, dark, steel. I mean, honestly, how badly do you fuck this shit up? Galarian Meowth is a travesty to the eyes. The black parts are very cool, but this yellow is so wrong. Like, how do you even do that? I can't get behind it, and I refuse to get behind it. Persian, a long debated worst shiny Pokemon of all time, because it is crap. Don't worry, you're not wrong. This is absolute shit. Alolan Persian, other than being an atrocious abomination in nature, it's still got that nice blue. It would be higher up if it didn't look like it swallowed a watermelon. But, you know, it does. Psyduck. I've always wanted shiny Psyduck, and no matter how hard I try, I can't fucking get one. They elude me. Scarlet and Violet, I sat there for 4 hours trying to get a shiny Psyduck, and it did nothing. But I still love it, because that's a really nice blue. It's just a cool Pokemon. Golduck needs work, unfortunately. In this picture, very obvious, but in games... No. No, it isn't. It's quite avoidable. How many Gen 1s do we have left? Fuck me, man. That's like most of the universe. I don't even know what number we're in. I know... Oh, okay. Bellsprout is 69, so we have over 100 to go. How far into this am I? I'm not gonna have to split this. I'm 20 minutes in. Okay. There's 151. Divide that by 2, 75. We're gonna go to Ponyta and then we're gonna stop because this is way too long. I did not anticipate this. Yeah. So let's just go. Mankey, actually S tier. Again, I'm a big fan of this minty green stuff going on, but with the brown hands and feet and tail, he looks like mint choc chip ice cream. Big fan of that. Annihilate, disgusting green, but it's still quite okay. It's noticeable at least. Growlithe, nice yellow, nothing wrong with it. Hisuian Growlithe, same reasoning. Arcanine, in this picture it looks quite horrid, but in game, Arcanine actually fits really well. Hisuian Arcanine, I don't get why people don't like Hisuian Arcanine. I know that Rock Fire is objectively just a garbage type, but I love it. I love these little yellow parts here, the yellow across the eyes, the stone part being stone. I just love Hisuian Arcanine. I had one on my team, he was like the main guy. Fuck yeah. You can all shout up your dick if you hate Hisuian Arcanine, I don't care. Poliwag, D tier, D tier, B tier. At least they made him green. He's more frog-like now. Abra would be D tier. However, I own 2 Abras, and the argument that Abra has a bad shiny is just because, you know, oh, it looks sick. It's like a pale yellow. And I have 2 shiny Abras called Measles and Polio, and because of that joke, I have an odd attachment to it. Still not a good shiny, but I have an odd attachment to it. D tier for you. A B tier because you know what? It takes bravery to wear a pink shirt like that. And same with Mega Alakazam. That's a noticeably different pink though, to be fair. Machop. That's just a bad colour. I don't know why they did that. Machoke. Disgusting green-blue combo. However, it's noticeable. And they needed some more of that in Gen 1, honestly. G-Max Machamp looks like the Incredible Hulk, and I love that shit. It's the right shade of green as well. It's not like an eye-melting green like Beedrill. This is a good green. And regular Machamp, he goes next to Machop. He's not quite, because there's no blue on him. I can't quite give him that. Bellsprout. They made him yellow. His leaves are aging. Whatever. Weeping Bell, unfortunately, is mega ass, and Victory Bell is okay. I quite like it. The blue rim, the brown leaves, the green body, nothing too wrong with that. Tentacle, that's a good shiny. That's good stuff. It's actually noticeable. It makes you want it. Tentacruel, it doesn't look so noticeable here, but Tentacruel has a sick shiny, and I fucking love that. Geodude, okay, he's yellow here. That's fine. Alolan Geodude, orange, but still fine. Graveler looks like actual shit, so he has to go in D tier. Alolan Graveler looks like shit with tiny pieces of corn in it. This is possibly, like, this is not the worst color change on a Pokemon, but it's possibly the worst design for a shiny Pokemon. Golem. Golem also looks like a turd, but less so. And Alolan Golem has the right color for a turd, but again, I can live with it because he looks like a Pokemon and not like, you know, a ball of shit. And that's it. For this episode, we are halfway through Generation 1. That's right, halfway. You heard me. I'll say it again. Halfway. We are halfway through this. So, turns out there may be 18 episodes of this, because I underestimated how long it takes to talk about Pokemon. I'll be honest, how long have I been going for? 24 minutes. I think about 5 minutes of that was me talking about Parasect, so it might be my fault. Who knows? But yeah, I'll be honest, whether you enjoy this or not doesn't fully matter. If you do enjoy it, keep your eye out. There'll be plenty more coming. If you don't enjoy it, just ignore my channel, because there will be more coming out regardless of whether you like it or not, because I'll probably have already recorded all of them. And I'm looking, the later half of Gen 1 has some bangers in it. I'm looking at you, Voltorb, Exeggutor, Alola, Marowak, Seadra, Magikarp, Gyarados, Lapras, Ditto, Eevee, Porygon, Dratini, Galarian Moltres, Kabuto, Horsey, and Ponyta, Rapidash, Galarian Slowpoke, Cloyster, Shelder, and Mega Gengar. I'm looking at those ones in particular. Oh, and Kingler. Fuck yeah, Kingler. Kingler's my guy. I keep saying that all the time, and I never use Kingler in a fight. Yeah, you know what? This is good. This gives me videos that are decently long. Will definitely get views because people love debating about how good a shiny Pokemon is, and they love an opinion, even if they disagree with it. In fact, people like it more when they've got something to disagree with. Let me see if I can fit all of these in one screen. There you go. Low quality, but there they are. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in part 2 of Gen 1. Love you all. Bye. Kisses for all of you. And hugs if you're not comfortable with kisses. And handshakes if you're not comfortable with hugs. Bye.